Alright, I think that am I on? Who am I? What am I doing here? Who keeps pooping my pants? Grrrrr. Greetings, everyone. Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran of the woods, and I tell you what, people, if Bear had wings, they would have fallen off by now. I tell you what, back and forth. But it's all for you great people out there. Good to see you, Jimmy. We hear you, Bear. Thank you, Jimmy. Appreciate that. Oh man, it has been, my CPU, oh come on. Why is this thing killing me already? Why, YouTube, why? I just started it and it's already dying. Well, I hear you. Well, thank you, Jimmy. I hope it's, hold on, is it? It is, oh come on. I tell you what, you go live one time. Hold on, people. It is showing. It is there. I think it works. Let's see. Let's check. Let's see. Okay. Can you hear me? No. Can you hear me? No. Come on. Damn it. Okay. I think it's working. Okay, Jimmy can hear me. Marco for Anthony can hear me. Oh, there we go. All right. Well, we got a whole bunch of viewers, and then Bear just kind of completely drops off. Greetings, everyone. Greetings, and welcome back for a third time. Bear here, 29-year veteran of the woods, and we're still on. I tell you what, people. One of these days, we will do a professional show. Bear does need to get out of the woods. Yes, indeed. All right. Yeah. I hope everybody is enjoying their picnic baskets themselves. Yes, indeed. All right, I think, I got this figured out here. Bear's the last one to his own party. Yes, indeed. Where the hell was I? What am I doing here? Who keeps pooping my pants? Ay. All right, let's go ahead and, I don't even know where to go from here, people. Let's just jump right on into it. This is going to be a very interesting show here. Okay, let's go ahead. Let me find my thing here. No, not that one. The other one here. The other one. Because we're going to talk a little bit about some campaign updates out there. Yes, indeed. So, we've got from from Kevin Sharp, I should say, Dragonguard. It'd be very interesting if Dragonguard drew Kevin Sharp. That'd be kind of interesting. There we are. So anyways, a interesting update here from Kevin Sharp out there. Let me bring it up here. That would help. Oh, you can do that. Okay, there we go. He says, and Bear, I don't know, Indiegogo is doing something a little bit different here, so they've kind of changed it up. The way that they do some of their notifications here. So, anyways, check aiding with an art update from Kevin. He says, hello, hey Dragonguard fans, I wanted to show a few panels from the newest pages Alonzo turned in. I think it should say we whittling down the colors of the book. Bear doesn't have any room to complain. He can't even get a show going here, so that's alright. We whittling down the colors on the book, and here's a look from 3 pages. Let's bring that up here. Just had that for you good people. There we go. Some good stuff there. He says he cropped out a sequence as to not to give too much away there. But yeah, very good. Very good. A guy's got I don't know, there might be a metaphor in there with the one-eyed serpent. Bear is not going to go there. But there you go. Very cool. Thank you, Kev. Some great artwork out there. Some great artwork, I should say. I'm very much looking forward to checking this out. Yes, check 18 in. Yes, indeed. If the Ron bots show up, Bear is going to have to handle them on his own. Where's P Money? Where is P Money? Gosh dang it. They have that one crazy guy there in Canada just going around stabbing people left and right, and you never know. Those Canadians, definitely. I heard that he was like a recently released felon. One of the, circular door things there that they've, just kind of come in and let him right back on out. So, go figure, it's Canada. It's Canada out there, people. What are you gonna do? Indeed, moving quickly along here, because we've actually got another update from. Where am I at? Ah, for crying out loud! Hold on. Where is OBS? Ah, this is what happens. There we go. From Godlike, John Malin out there. Again, kind of a very weird setup that Indiegogo is doing here, but there we go. Time to ban butter knives in Canada. Yes, indeed. Hello, everyone. He says, I hope you're all doing well and having a great end to the summer. It is hot as you know what out there, for crying out loud. Bear, I guess I should say why Bear is a little bit flustered here. Have done a live show, tried to do a live show, have done a box open, has done a box open on a live show. Not gonna do that again, people. Bear just got done literally with a box open of Dracula, the Clint Stoker's Dracula out there. So literally just went from the studio over there to the woods over here. Oh man, I tell you, people, flustered is the least of the descriptions of all that sort of stuff. So that Bear is completely hot from being out. It's so humid out there. It's about to rain, I think. So it's just humid as all get out. I know people really care about bears sweating their what's off, but that's the deal, people. That's the deal. Sport control now. Sport control now. I have some good news and some slightly bad regarding our production of Godlike. This is John Malin. The slightly bad news is that we're going through a small delay for Godlike. He doesn't really say what it is. Maybe printing issues, I'm not sure. With a buffer, I believe we'll be safely shipping by March of 2023, people, if not sooner. Very cool. The good news is that the supplemental is extending from 48 pages all the way to 64 pages, people. Holy cow! I brought in these guys to make it happen. Brent Bakley is now handling the art for Von Klaus's Lords of Abandon. And Justin Warparty Murphy is now one of the artists for Mark Polton in my Western Tale of Engine. Ah, ha, ha, I get it. All these guys are doing exciting work for the project, and I can't wait for you all to see what stories we have for you. It is literally, people, insane. It goes on. With all the extra time on my hand, I'll be extending the main book that I'm drawing from about 48 pages all the way up to 60 pages as well. More content for the same low price. I hope we'll keep you all happy. More content for the same price. I hope we'll keep you all happy while we wrap this up strong. He's already wrapped it up. Well, the campaign's already wrapped up. He's still got a little bit of work to do. As always, if there are any questions, please contact him. Sorry for the delay, and we thank you for your patience. That would be John Malin out there. Yes, indeed. I tell you what, you can say certain things about pounding down the 40s like it's going out of style, but you know what? He is definitely turning it around there. Pretty good. Godlike, gosh, that opened like earlier this year, so about a year. Not bad. I wonder if we're gonna get Godlike before a certain frog-based book out there. That would be interesting. That would be very interesting out there. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Is that me, or did Bear feed die again? Did it? Oh, for crying out! It probably did. Let's see. Hold on, people. 1 second here. Where am I? Oh, no, it's not even showing the... Oh, I'm sorry, people. Let me not show that. There it goes. Sorry about that, people. It wasn't showing that for some reason. I don't know why. All sorts of trouble here, people. We'll get through it. We'll get through it together. Yes, we will. All right. Let's see. Was that it? That was it, people. That was all of the campaign updates that Beer. Actually, there was one from Titan. Go check out Titan Mouse of Might #3 out there, people. It was just Jiminy Cricket. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Somebody else is having internet issues besides Beer. All right. Let's see. Let me go back here because. Well, actually, no, it's kind of going back and forth on Beer. We'll see. This might actually be, we'll see, people. It might actually be a little bit of a shorter a shorter show out there than normal, but that's all right. Big delays. Never heard about campaign having those before. Listen, John Malin, I think, is probably one of the better ones about fulfilling. I remember, gosh, was it Graveyard Shift 2 or it might have been 3 that came out right at the start of the whole Wu flu. Bear's first video, I was trying to do videos on, hey, there's this strange flu coming out of China. Maybe people should kind of, check out about it or something like that. How do you fit that into a comic? Theme of the show here. How do you fit that sort of stuff in? It was, I think, March. It might have been late February, probably. They were getting shipping delays already out of China, so that was kind of the one reason that he had one of his books delayed. I'm pretty sure Kyung Lee as well. There, two great fulfillers out there. So yeah, if a once in a lifetime pandemic out there causes all that sort of stuff, hey, it's fine. Some of the other campaigns out there, poor Dragonguard out there, poor Kevin Sharp with some definite health issues there. But some other campaigns, they don't have the same health issues out there and are taking quite a long time out there. Yes, indeed. I'm not poking him in particular, just saying in general. Oh yeah, for sure. Again, I mean, if a book, like let's just say you are trying to come out in, I don't know, September and it comes out in October or November or even December, so if it's like 3 months off or something like that, eh, that's fine. By the way, let me bring it up here. You people might enjoy that. Beer just got in the book Dracula the other day yesterday, from Clint Stoker. But I tell you what, people, it took, oh gosh, I gotta put in that would help if I had it in the hard drive there. But it took like a week and a half to get here. Bear was kind of tracking it. Luckily, they did a little tracking number there, so Bear was able to track it. But man, oh man, it took. I mean, just the shipping itself just took like a week and a half. And Clint, I mean, got that book turned around pretty quickly. But I can't really do a whole lot with the post office out there. That's why Bear's claws are so red sometimes with the blood of the postman out there. Hold on just a second. Hopefully it won't crash everything here. But yeah, we'll let me find my where did it go? Where did I? Here we go. There we are. Yeah, so I mean, small delays like that are fine. I mean, oh gosh, and you got to remember, a lot of these people are, basically sole proprietors, single person, or maybe they have a family or something like that helping out. Usually, it's just them by themselves. Maybe either it's the first time, shipping or having to compile all that stuff together or some crazy stuff like that. So, hey, Bear doesn't mind giving that a little bit of slack, but when it's your second book and it's a year and a half, almost 2 years late, yeah, that might be cause for concern out there. Let's see. I'm staring at some original art from one of those campaigns. At least I know it exists. I hope it is not. Hope it is. What's the Huerta one? Sovereign. I hope it's not Sovereign. Yes, or Cash Grab. Who knows when Cash Grab's coming out? I don't think we're ever gonna get that, people. Something tells Bear that we're never gonna get Cash Grab. That's a joke, people. It's a joke. You're supposed to. Bear doesn't have a laugh track here. Doesn't have a laugh track. But dang it, if okay, yes, the Sasquatch one, right? Bear never got that one. Thankfully, wouldn't have ever got it. The Samurai Sasquatch, was that the one? I think that was the one that Marco Anthony's talking about here. Yes, indeed. All right, let me find this here, and I'll actually show you some of the Dracula stuff. Just got done with the video. Just got it imported and all that sort of stuff. So a very rough cut for Bear here. But there we go. Let's see if we can do something with that. There we are. That'd be good to play along with. 1 second here, people. Talk amongst talk amongst yourselves. Where is it? Here we go. Oh, there we are. Okay. It's gonna look a little. This is in HDR, so it's gonna look a little bit blown out, people. But there we go. There's the package there from Sweetcast out there. Really good. Really good. Also looking forward to Fatal. Looking forward to that. That's gonna be a good one. All right. Let me see. Hold on. Let me click out of this just real quick. I want to make sure that nothing, no personal stuff is in here. Doesn't look like it. And a quick look from Bear here. Yes, indeed. All right. Let me go back. There we are. So, anyways, there is the Dracula book there. Bear actually has doing a 2-camera set up there. So we got the 1 camera there and then the overhead shot there. So very cool. Okay, we'll just go ahead and play that along. I don't know if the audio is coming out for you people. Probably not. I still need to figure out how to do that. I tell you. OBS. Oh. OBS. That's what Bear says. A laugh track, please. Yes, Bear needs to get one. It is Jiminy's fault. Let's see. Did Bear grow some new claws to replace what Bear broke? No, unfortunately not. That was never coming back, unfortunately. That's the life of the woods out there. Life of the woods. But anyways, some good stuff. Let me fast forward through. Wait, no, that's. Where am I at? Oh, for crying out loud, too many screens. Well, there we go. We're opening it up there. Yes, neat. Very good stuff from Clint Stoker out there. I just got to briefly open it up and look at it. I hadn't really. The one thing that surprised Bear that it was in black and white. For some reason thought it was going to be in color. Maybe Bear was thinking of Narwhal's book out there. Narwhal had a book. What was it called? Was it Nosferatu? I think that was his. Vampire book. They both came out. The campaigns basically came out at the same time. I think Nosferatu only lasted maybe a month and a half or something. It was real quick. Bear went to go check it. Nope, closed up. So only got the one Dracula book out there, but that's all right. We're doing it. Okay. Oh, by the way, I need to put in the chat here. What am I thinking? There we are. Oops. Let's see here. There we go. There we are. I don't know. Does it look like it's going fast for everybody else, or is that just me? Might just be Bear. Hey, anywho, we'll just talk along with the video here. But that was video number 1 that Bear was doing today, and then literally had to set up a completely different setup for the live. Was almost gonna say, that might be a little too much work for Bear. No, we got to do it for you good people out there. So that's why maybe the live show might be a little bit more unprofessional than normal out there. But one of these days, we will do one. I'm waiting for Bear to commission some new art for me so I can send him a new challenge for his claws to open. Grrrrr. Yeah. Exactly, Senator. I don't know if you saw the one the other day that Gary Shipman was doing. He was wrapping up some stuff, and just the amount of I think he must have used an entire roll of tape. It still wasn't finished. Just wrap. Oh my goodness. I would not want to get anything from that. But hopefully he doesn't do that when he sends. Bear actually, we were just kind of chilling out watching a show the other night with Gary there, and he was drawing something, and all of a sudden it turned into an impromptu auction. So you never know sometimes. So hopefully Gary doesn't wrap that thing up with a whole bunch of tape. Yeah. No, Jiminy, your piece of artwork is in a prominent position right there in the cave. In fact, you're just by basing of where it was located and everything, you're actually right above Matthew Weldon. Matthew Weldon did some art. He did the Calvin and Hobbes, I think, for drawing it. Actually, do I have that? I might actually have that. Hold on. Let me find that here. 1 second. Let me pause this. Screw it. I'll find it here. That was a picture from Gary that Bear got here. Let me find it here. Oh, here it is. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, so very cool. Very cool. Great artwork from the great Weldon out there. Yes, indeed. So, anyways, let's see. Jiminy did a... Was it a Yogi Bear? I think it was Yogi Bear that Jiminy did. Very cool. Very good. I just Bear was just like, just go ahead and artist choice. So that's what Jiminy did. Oh, above Matthew Weldon, I'm in fine company. Yes, indeed. So there you go. Very cool. One of Bear's favorite pieces. Got plenty of artwork. This is definitely one, and of course Jiminy's as well. Definitely never going to sell. Have to pry it from Bear's cold hands. Yes, indeed. All right, let me get back. There's the book. It was a hardcover too. Hardcover book. Very cool. Why is Weldon so good? Probably the pens that he uses. Probably the pens. Yes, indeed. So, anyways, looking forward to putting this video out. It'll be in HDR, looking real nice, looking real clean and everything. And was playing around with. Let me find it here. Let me get to it here. Was playing around with kind of a two camera setup there. So I think it turned out really good. I might need to turn down some of the contrast on this one. It was an iPhone and a regular camcorder, so two totally different camera systems there. But pretty cool. Pretty cool. There we go. I'm just reading whatever it said on there. There you go. Oops. Let's see. Let's see how Bear's claws handle a crowbar and a hammer. Holy cow! He must have stock in tape company, probably Scotch. For crying out loud. You're talking about Gary, I'm guessing. Let's see. Well done. Well done. Let me scroll back. I missed a bunch of stuff whenever the chat. Boomer Bear. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Poor Bear. Guess I'll enjoy this picnic basket by myself. Let's see. What's Bear's brewing for us tonight? Well, actually, I'll show it after this here, but there's the interior pages right there. It was in black and white. Black and white. I thought it was going to be in color. Who knew? I had a story about the DC film stuff, but apparently the guy that they were looking for it bowed out. So Bear had a whole thing to just chat about there, but that got taken by the wayside. Bear has a solution to the controversy here in the nation. The back and forth, the blue and gray type situation there actually has a solution for that. But we'll wait for the next show for that one. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for that one. When's Bear going to launch his own Indiegogo comic campaign? That's a good question. Tales from the Woods, the Picnic Chronicles. Actually, no, Bear's actually got more movie sort of ideas, but they could probably be made into comic pretty I won't say easily or anything like that, but I need to come up with the story. I came up with the story, just need to write all of it down. But one of them's already done. That was done, gosh, years ago. That would be an interesting kind of a sort of a time travel, sort of 1950s kind of milieu out there. Kind of interesting stuff. Time travel, all that sort of stuff. Was trying to do something. Bear was trying to come up with a always getting tired of the complaining of people. Star Trek or Star Wars. They're all dead. Blah 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 blah. Okay, fine. Well, like Star Wars. Star Wars. Let's see. George Lucas. He was going to originally make. I think it was Flash Gordon. And couldn't get the rights to it, so he's like, all right, screw it. And then wrote his own, became Star Wars there, and wrote his own space adventure out there. So Bear's getting tired of the, Star Wars sucks, blah, 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 blah. Well, go out there and write your own brand new Star Wars, people. What the hell's wrong? So, kind of, it's not really a Star Wars story or anything like that, but kind of a space adventure sort of deal. That might be kind of an interesting thing there. So, I don't know. Get in touch with Bear here, either about the commission or or a project. You never know. You never know out there. I know Jiminy's working with NASA out there. Probably full plate as far as that's concerned. But, yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it sometimes. Let's see. Marco for Anthony says, reminds me, I need to yell at the other Matthew. Okay, well, there you go. There you go. I'm assuming Cawson out there. Yes, indeed. So, oh, I was trying to do, let me pause that. There we go. I was trying to do different thumbnails for this. And you see the ladder in the background. I was like, screw it, the damn ladder. Ended up having to do something completely different there. But anyways, there's the Dracula book. Kelsey Shannon. Kelsey Shannon did the cover there. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, let me get back to... Oh, by the way, I've had this for freaking forever. Just as a reminder. Just kind of as a reminder out there. Not for nothing. This has nothing to do with anything. I just happened to see this. I just thought it was funny. Thought it was kind of interesting out there. Yes, indeed. All right, moving along. Let me get back here. Let me get back to... Where am I? There we are. Because, actually, Beerhead... Well, I'll show it to you here. Let's bring it up here. Actually had this story. I was going to hang my hat on it. Say, Beer, you did it. You finally did it, Beer. But, no, it's not. Why is it not? Let's see. Browser. There's the browser. Why is it not showing up? Hold on just 1 second, people. Talk amongst yourselves. Let's see. That? Why is it not? Why is it not doing that? OBS sometimes. I think it happened when it restarted here. 1 second, people. Gosh dang it. Okay, let's... Nope, oops, sorry. Come on. Gosh dang it. There we go. Finally. What the heck? There we go. Okay. One of these days, people, one of these days, we will do a professional show. Hello, Darkness, my old friend. Yes, indeed. Well, you know. Very interesting article. It turns out to be not correct. This is why sometimes you do the 48-hour rule. You try not to run out ahead of yourself and embarrass yourself sometimes. That's all right. Bounding into comics, I'll read it to you here, but this is out of date. Out of date already. They're talking about the heir apparent to the DC films. Dan Lin calls these Snyderverse fans bots. The article has not the more of a clickbait type thing there from J.B. Augustine. But kind of an interesting thing that he had here. I'll just go ahead and read it. As previously noted, new Warner Brothers discovery, the Z-Man out there, has apparently found his replacement for Walter Hamda in the DC films, and its film producer, Dan Lin. Well, that's not correct at all. He kind of bowed out. I think he's still under contract with Universal, or one of those places. So it wasn't going to work out. But it was kind of, oh God, that's a horrible, oh God, I hate those two people. According to the Hollywood Reporter sources, which were wrong, Lin is in talks, well, he might have been in talks, to take over the post of Hamda, who will transition out of the role when his contract expires next month. And the former will report directly to the Z-Man. Yes, indeed. This means he will go over the heads of the other executives in the hierarchy, including Warner Brothers picture heads Michael DeLuca and Pam Abdi, the HBO Max chief, and the WB-TV chair. So basically, he would just leapfrog over all these people and just be reporting directly to the Z-Man out there. Thus, Lin would have the keys to the kingdom for Batman, Superman, and the Justice League in a way few had in the past, putting him on par with Kevin Feige over at Marvel, the way Z-Man wants it. Again, he's not in the role here, but the sort of jumping over these heads here, that's kind of the interesting thing for Bear here, because he's kind of looking at the sort of Flash and the Batman movie out there. Bear's Never favorite Batman movie out there. Whether or not they're going to continue that or not. So, for example, if they keep The Flash, apparently it's going to be Ben Affleck, possibly, maybe Michael Keaton. We're not certain about that, but definitely Ben Affleck there. So you've already got one Batman, possibly two. You've got your Joker universe out there. They're coming out with another. I think they're filming or they're just about to film or something like that. And then you have Robert Pattinson's The Batman, all completely off in a totally separate universe. So, in Bear's opinion, probably one of those has to go. The Batman is doing, or excuse me, uh, uh, um, the Joker I meant, doing really well, a very low budget but very high return out of that. The Flash, they sunk in a bunch of money. Bear's opinion, they should probably go ahead and just cancel it. Ezra Miller, all that sort of stuff. But apparently the Z-Man likes it, so it sounds like the Flash is a go, which means you're probably going to have Ben Affleck. They're talking about Ben Affleck coming back and possibly even who is the other one? Cavill out there returning as Superman. So essentially, you would have the Snyderverse without Snyder in there, but those characters would be back. So why would you have the Batman out there? It wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. You would say, oh, I'm gonna go see a Batman movie this week. Oh, which one? Which Batman are we going for here? So probably if the head, whoever it's going to be, is going to be jumping over these people here. They just signed. What was his face? Reeves. They just signed up him just recently here over at Warner Brothers, but it was basically a kind of first look sort of stuff. So I wonder, that was kind of Bear's thoughts was, okay, was this contract put out so we basically buy out Matt Reeves and the sort of, contracts that he was going to be doing with HBO Max and all that sort of stuff. Is that going to go by the wayside and they're going to come back with sort of Snyderverse without the Snyder in there? It may be. So we'll keep an eye on that, even though this is not at all, they call them the bots. That's fine. Which is true, because they did actually have a kind of a bot campaign to bring back the Snyder cut out there. Yes, indeed. All right. The only other one that Beer had here was, you come here for the comics. You might stay for Bear's, crazy antics going on, but we know what really brings you here. That's right, people. The NFTs. Yes, indeed. You got the LG bringing NFTs to your TVs. Yes, indeed. So there you go. You can put your NFT on your TV. I mean, we're right there at the cusp of 1995. Right there. Just months after Samsung announced that it's bringing back non-fungible tokens to its TVs, and now LG is doing the same. The company's new NFT marketplace called, what else? LG Art Lab. That lets you buy, sell, and enjoy high-quality digital artwork from your TV. For now, only users in the US with an LG TV that runs WebOS later can access the app, which is available to download from the TV's home screen, and then through the portal you can buy and sell digital arts made available through LG's NFT drops. That's not confusing at all. The first one of these drops is set to occur on. Coming up, people, get your wallets ready on September 22nd, and features a set of metallic-looking NFTs from sculptor Barry Ball. Yes, indeed. We all know Barry Ball, I think. Maybe. Probably not. That's alright. He's going to make his millions. Millions off of those suckers. I meant buyers out there. Those buyers out there. Since I just so happen to own a compatible LG TV, who is this? Pardon me, people. Emma Roth out there at The Verge. Since she owns a LG TV, she downloaded and tried out the app for myself, and there's not much going on there yet. The app is pretty empty, and there aren't any NFTs that you can browse through or buy right now. That's probably for the best. But once there's an actual NFT you can buy From the platform, LG says you can scan the QR code that appears on the screen and open the wallet app on your phone to complete the transaction. Yes, indeed. But before you do that, you need to purchase some USDC, some dollar coins. A stable quote-unquote, you don't see Bear's Claws here, but it's multiple quotes here. Stable coin that's supposed to be pegged to the US dollar and manage to maintain that peg when other stable coins crash, like our good friends at Luna out there, just riding the wave until it crashes. Crash. Zero. That was a stable coin, people. That was a stable coin. Not so stable, really. Yay, NFT, says Marco Ferrante. More kind of poking fun at him. Let's see, LG's NFT platform is built on the Herrera, which describes itself as the most used sustainable enterprise public ledger for the decentralized economy. That's a bunch of gobbledygook. Unlike Ethereum or Solana networks, many popular NFT marketplaces support the Herrera, however you pronounce it, network doesn't operate on the blockchain. It uses a blockchain alternative. LG is just one of the several corporations, that serve as the governing member of the Hedera. Screw it. It's gonna go broke anyways. With proponents of the system claiming it's faster and more efficient than transactioning on the blockchain. LG says it's going to keep adding NFTs from artists on a monthly basis, and you'll get to view any NFTs you purchased from the LG Art Lab, just like on Samsung's doing with the NFTs on its TVs. It looks like LG is hoping users will display the NFTs on their TVs when it's not in use. Z. That sounds incredibly boring. Look, everybody. Look. I bought some digital artwork and put it on my television. Wow, it's 1995. Yes, indeed. And there you go. Anywho, that's that. That is that, people. All right, let me get back to the regular stuff. Let me get out of this. And there we go. And there we are, surfing in a hurricane, or kind of as a lemons into lemonade sort of situation there. Bear had a great idea out here, people. There's all sorts of crazy stuff going on. We need a national divorce, and it's the blue versus the gray, blah blah blah. That sort of. They're not gonna do that. They can't go without 3 days without going to Starbucks or anything like that. So Bear's gonna probably come up with something a little bit different for people out there. You might enjoy that. So that might be on Saturday when Bear has a little bit more time. I tell you what, people, this was a struggle to get this show up and at him, as it were. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, you're probably going to. Oh, VM. Good. I'm sorry, VM. I missed your chat there. Good to see VM here. But anyways, probably going to go ahead and wrap things up here. I want to thank Jiminy out there, of course, VM as well, and Marco Ferrante. Why not? What the heck? Where the hell is P Money, though? Still got to figure out where that guy is. Very, very flighty, that fella. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, once again, thanks everybody for showing up. Do appreciate it. Keep an eye out for the Dracula box open here. Probably, hopefully, Friday. We'll see how long it takes to render and everything. Thank you, Jimmy. By the way, get in touch with Bear about the commissions out there. We'll see what we can do here. See what we can do for old Jimmy out there. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. It has been speaking of flighty, a very flighty show here as well. But we've made it. As they say, any landing you can walk away from is a good landing. And even though the plane is on fire and wreckage is just strewn everywhere, at least we can walk away from this plane right here. Yes, indeed. And thanks for nothing, P Money. All right, take care, everybody. We will see you next time. Bear's gonna head back into the woods. So until next time, grrrr.